I stand in the port of La Rochelle, France. I'm on board the Golden Hind. It's a daunting task that we're going to go through. I've just arrived on board today, and this boat is not quite ready to go. We've got quite a few things to do, but feeling better about the whole thing. Right there's the mast, you can see it. I'm gonna be looking at that a lot over the next few weeks. These are my quarters so far. You show up, this is what the boat looks like from the inside. Got a little emergency hatch there if I need one. Also lets some light in. I have my own head, amazingly, right? A shower, a mirror, and toilet. Here's another, this is another stateroom. Right now it's just full of gear, Master suite. They've already moved in here. And let's get a look upstairs to the salon. Right now things are just in a little bit of shambles as the construction crew of the building team is still sort of working on things. And here in the next couple of days, they'll be finished up with all of this. So these boxes, looks like they're full of linens and different things, and they've got to put up this Ginnaker. And we're just sitting here in port, in the lovely port of La Rochelle. So we'll take a look around town here in a little bit. We're gonna head in and have dinner in a little while. Right now, however, we're just taking a look at things. Let's take a real quick look outside. Okay, so you have the salon underneath and then the bridge. This is the bridge where if you're on lookout or you're on duty, that's where you're gonna be. I'm walking on the port side here up to the bow. Port bow, and there is in fact one more cabin up here. So there are actually 7 cabins on this boat, which is pretty impressive for the size that it is. 51 feet, 52 feet to have 7 cabins and just storage everywhere. There's no wasted space. There's no wasted space whatsoever. It's impressive. We're gonna keep provisioning and keep fitting this boat. In about 36 hours, we're supposed to pull out of here. I'm always drawn to the markets like this. We've spent our whole day working and fitting the boat, and at the end of the day we walk into town, and here I find the Sunday flea market. Roquefort, rather. A charcoal goat cheese, a nice soft ripened goat cheese, and this is a, what is this one? Lagoon. Oh, we have a Charbonchard, poitrine fumée, ham wrapped cheeses. And lastly, let me show you this one. This is a really neat cheese. Monk's hair. So they take this cheese and it's shaved. Then they roll it up like this and they put it in a round circle, and it looks like a monk's haircut, right? Around with a bald spot right in the middle. It is only in French. Oui. Et La Rochelle.
We're going to sea trial the boat on Tuesday.
Okay.
As long as the wind lays down, we'll leave here at high tide, which is going to be around 10 o'clock on Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
It takes a little over a day and a half to make it to Santander. It takes about 2 days to make it to Lyon, 3 days to make it to A Coruña, and if the weather's good, we won't stop at any of those. We'll continue on. There haven't been any orca attacks in the past month.
Okay.
So I'm a little more comfortable stopping at these places than I was before.
Okay.
But the main reason there haven't been more orca attacks isn't because the orcas aren't eating boats. It's because the boats aren't there.
There are no boats for the orcas to eat.
I will let you do by yourself, and you will let me know later if you have everything. This is all the gear list from Navigare.
Okay.
Where you go, but in La Coruña or in Biscay, in Portugal. La Coruña is much more expensive.
Horsepower, very good. Okay, this one.
Wrapped. It looks like it's wrapped around port side.
That's what I thought.
It needs to come over to starboard.
That's what I thought before. Is that still the case? Probably.
I would agree.
I don't know because I don't have my glasses.
It's not hanging loose.
It's not hanging loose. Okay.
It's over that. What did you call it? The rear?
It's called the topping lift.
The topping lift. Topping lift.
Okay.
Topping lift. Topping lift. We're inspecting the mast along with the clamps. He's going to move up to the next section and inspect that.
Stop!
He knows exactly where he needs to be.
Do you want me to loosen the lazy back things?
He's almost to the top now. He's 3/4 of the way up, which is about 60 feet. He's got another 15 feet to go.
Stop!
Huh? On top of the mast, doing an inspection of all the connections. He's about 80 feet up.
Put this overboard and hit the sound, or you hit play first so you make sure it makes sound, and then put it overboard. And it won't be supported by this wire, it'll be supported by a cord. But that's what this is.
This is the Orca speaker. This is the Navy surplus speaker, you said?
Surplus underwater speaker.
My new best friend Max. He's introducing me to the
Cannulé.
Cannulé. We're going to try it. Cannulé.
Very delicious. I hope you like them.
I don't know that flavor.
I think it's like caramel. I think it's like the closest I can.
It's a caramelized caramel. It's a caramelized caramel.
Yeah, something like that.
Fantastic.
Have you already spoken some clarity on these questions? What are they asking?
To whom does Giant communicate? Are there special people? Are there special times?
All people special, and all moments are golden.
We couldn't find how to turn the gas on, and Mr. Ernest said, well, I'm gonna leave and go get my own coffee. So he left and bought his own coffee before we even got the gas turned on to the salon. He's sitting in there drinking his coffee, and none of us have coffee yet.
I've seen it work on other boats. I mean, I've been told it doesn't work. Like during the checkout, they say it only works if the engine's running, and then it does work. I believe pulls from in here, but then there's
black pipes.
there's an exhaust. There's a vent for the engine compartment, and
We're trying to cast off here. We're trying to get out of the basin into the marina. It's a brand new boat, right? So you got to figure out a lot of stuff. There's a clog in one of the waterline pipes. Caused us some problems last night as a couple of the crew members were trying to get cleaned up. Something has clogged it up. We had to take the entire thing off of the water tank, as you can see. And now pressure from the hull is pushing water out of our storage tank and into the bilge. You don't want to get underway on a voyage like this without a proper amount of fresh water.
Now I'm a lion before we carry on is my way.
It's a nice soft rain. It's straight down, not slightly to the side like. But this is the night before we cast off. We're gonna cast off at about 9 o'clock in the morning. Right now it's about 10 o'clock at night, and it is raining. The tide is high, and we're gonna go. Everything's finally ready, finally done. We buttoned up everything. We figured out all the water systems, and we're gonna say goodbye to La Rochelle tomorrow. Goodbye, La Rochelle.
The passage that you take on the breeze.
Okay, we're taking the boat out. Skipper's at the wheel, at the helm. And they've got the bridge up for us. We're going right through that bridge. Into the open ocean we go. Big Ern and I, we're on the fly bridge. We're sort of unofficially taking the first watch here, as we've just broke into sea. We finally got the sails up. See the sail up there, the main sail, and the Genoa is out front, and we are literally rocking and rolling. So far, so good. 9 knots. This is our first day at sea, and it's rough. It's rough. not stopping. We're keeping on, keeping on. I got rid of everything in my stomach, so I'm feeling better. It's incredible. So I've got the first night watch today. Our heading is bearing 261, 269 true on the compass, and we have an apparent wind speed of 12.5 knots, and the wind is at our back at about 140 degrees. We just had an issue with a fishing boat. There are a lot of French fishing vessels in the Bay of Biscay, so we had to come starboard 30 degrees into the wind, and that was scary. The wind just picked up. We went from a 5 knots to 9 knots in our speed. You can see what we had to do to get around that guy, because he wasn't moving. I've been told French fishing vessels don't move for anybody. Probably towing a mile of troll nets, so we had to make sure we were a mile behind them. Let's see what the name of this vessel is. Target AIS data. No name, but 227,436,000 is the vessel. They're engaged in fishing. And right here, this is the distance in which we are going to pass it, and this is the time for that distance. So we're going to pass it within a mile in about an hour. It was heading straight for us in about 20 minutes, and it decided to turn around. Now it's heading bearing 358, and we're on the heading 268, pretty much opposite, almost opposite directions. Yesterday, I took a long time to get acclimated to the sea. Doing a little better today. Feeling better anyhow. I'm just sitting at the helm currently, watching things go by. I don't particularly enjoy reading or trying to do anything of what I would call productive, because we just have to sail the boat, and that's our productivity, is getting from one place to another as quickly as possible, I guess. So we should hit the northern tip of the Iberian Peninsula today, coming across Spain, and then we'll start heading south either tonight or tomorrow. The only thing that makes me nervous is trying to not bump into another boat. That's a big deal. And every once in a while there's a boat heading straight for us, it seems like, for whatever reason. And this one I'm looking at is about 4 nautical miles off. It says that we're going to pass within a mile of it in about an hour. Open ocean, right? We're in the northern part of the Bay of Biscay, and just did a jibe, which changes the angle of the sail. So instead of moving this way, we're now moving this way. So we've got air in the sail still, but we just had to change our trajectory because we're getting too close to the Spanish mainland. And if we do that, they don't really like that. We should be around Portugal tomorrow. So, and that'll be day 3 of about a 10-day journey to the Canary Islands. Yesterday I was just too doggone queasy to look at the sunset, but now I get to see one. It's incredible. Yes, I'm at the helm again. I pretty much just sit up here all day watching the ocean go by. Pull into a marina for maybe 2 days. Ideally, we'd like to press on toward the goal. However, we have to consider we've seen something on the starboard bow. We're at a constant vigilance. Just reached the northern tip of the Iberian Peninsula. Just off the Spanish coast. We actually dropped the sails this morning because we had to turn straight into the wind. Well, the wind turned straight into us, rather. And we're under motor power down to A Coruña. And we're going to have to stay there for a little while. I am piloting the boat into the Spanish coast, Iberian Peninsula. We're gonna get there here in the next couple of hours. I think we're gonna moor for a day or two. We've got some bad weather coming in. Ciao.